What is up guys, welcome back to another video, right? So today we've got another car video finally on the channel. I know I've been saying I was going to do a car video for ages now. We finally got one. So I've had this car now, my BMW 330i, for over a year, which is absolutely mad. That has flown by. I just wanted to take you through the running costs and how much it cost me per month, including everything, how much it cost me per month to run, and I'll add it all up and show you towards the end of the video. So guys, I hope this video helps you out if you're in the market for a car like this or even similar to this. Should give you an estimate of the prices and stuff like that. But yeah, if you do enjoy the video guys, if it does help you out, I'd really appreciate if you could drop this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and let's get into it. We'll go for a bit of a drive in the car, we'll get in, let's go. We're going to go through the running costs of this car. So it's a BMW 330i, it's a G20, it's the M Sport Edition, and it's a 2020 model, so one of the newest that they've got. It's obviously not got the ridiculous grills like the M3. I still actually do quite like them grills, but the smaller grills are quite nice. So I'll go through all the running costs. I'm going to break it down into 3 sections. So the actual cost of the car is going to be the main one. Obviously we've got insurance and we've got fuel. They're the big 3. We've obviously got other subcategories like tyres, MOT, tax, services, stuff like that. We'll add that on at the end, but I think the main 3 are the most important. But let's go for a drive and we'll go for a chat as well. So as always, has to be in Sport Plus. Always drive the car in Sport Plus. If you want to basically just burn the fuel tank, drive in Sport Plus. I'm a bit of an idiot, so I like to keep in Sport Plus just because it sounds better, especially when you're at a rooftop car park. And you know when you're going down the levels or you're coming up the levels, it just sounds, it ricochets off all the building. It sounds well nice. I'll open the window so you can hear it. Don't get me wrong, it's not like an M3, it doesn't sound like unreal, but I think it sounds alright for a 2 litre. Right guys, so I actually got this car on lease. I've never had a lease car before. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try one, because obviously you don't have the mess about with having to sell it at the end. Obviously you just give it back, which is quite nice. And I just wanted to try something different, because I was looking at other cars and the deposits were just ridiculous to get a decent monthly price. So for this I put down £3,700, and I pay £325 a month for it. That's for 8,000 miles a year, and it's only over a 2-year lease deal. That's from Select Car Leasing, not sponsored or anything. I just thought, if you're, you know what I mean, if you're interested in car leases, it's definitely a good place to go and check out. But yeah, this car should be worth like 40. I think the list price was like £40,000. So obviously for a £40,000 car, you're getting 325 quid a month, 8,000 miles. It's not bad, is it? Like, for a nice car, you can expect to pay like 5, 6, 7, 800 quid a month. But obviously, I'd rather pay a bit more of a deposit and then get the monthlies lower, because I don't like having loads of monthlies going out. Monthlies, just like when they add up too much, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? My S3 was a lot cheaper, but that's because the deposit was even bigger, and that was on PCP, which is finance. For my next car, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I don't know whether to stick to lease or do PCP. So the next one, the next biggest payment is probably fuel, to be honest. So obviously it depends how many miles you do, but I probably tend to do about 8,000 a year. So per month that breaks down into, for me, around £150 a month. Obviously some months are going to be more, some months are going to be less, but yeah, I tend to put about £150 per month. It is a petrol car, it's not a diesel. Diesel tend to get better miles to the gallon, don't you? But I much prefer petrol cars, guys. Even if it's only a 2 litre, it's going to sound a lot better. And obviously with electrical cars coming out and everything, maybe a hybrid could be a good choice next. A petrol and electric car, that could be the one. Maybe I should have got the 330e. It's got a bit more power as well, but I didn't really think about that at the time. Kind of lost track of things. But yeah, so about £150 a month, usually between 35 and 40 quid a week. So yeah, the third big payment is obviously insurance. So I remember when I was younger, insurance is just a joke, isn't it? So now I'm over 25 and over. It's come down a little bit, but for the year it was £1,000. So I just put it on the monthlies. I know I said before that I don't really like having monthlies, but I couldn't be arsed with, I saved up for the car, so I couldn't be arsed having to pay another grand when I just thought I could put like a grand into my business or something, or go on a holiday. So I thought 88 quid a month, it's not bad. It's 88 quid a month for insurance. It's alright, not bad at all really. And when you start to get older, hopefully it should start to come down a little bit now. So, but yeah, insurance, that's the other big one. It's a ball ache, isn't it, insurance, especially car insurance. No traction in the wet. So the other costs that you've got services, you've got tax, you've got MOT, and you've got tyres. They're probably the other main factors. Tax for a lease car, this is probably why I opted it. It's actually free, like it's included in the price of the lease deal, which is sick. Obviously if you get a car on finance, PCP or HP, you have to pay the tax yearly, so that was a bonus for me. That's a nice one. Obviously this car was brand new in 2020 last year, so I don't have to get it MOT'd for 3 years, and it'll be sent back within that time, so I don't have to worry about MOT. Service, I think it has to have one service during my ownership, during the time I've got it. So I think that service is probably going to be around £300 to £350, and I think it's at 15,000 miles if I'm not mistaken. 15,000 miles to 18 months ownership, something around that ballpark figure. And then the other one, tyres. So I probably am going to have to put some tyres on it at some point. Obviously it depends what tyres you want to put on it. Do you want to put Michelin's, Bridgestones? Like, I don't really know. Michelin Pilot 4 is obviously the best, but they're going to be more expensive. I think on the minute, I think Goodyear are on it. It'd probably obviously make a big difference if I put Michelin Pilot 4S's on it. But yeah guys, that is all the costs broken down. So for this car per month I'm paying £563, which I think for a brand new BMW 330i, list price 40 grand, like all in, that's not just the price of the car. I think that's not bad. I'll do a bit of a breakdown on the screen at the end so you can see the full numbers if you want to go over it again. But if someone had made this video before I bought this car, then I'd have been buzzing, do you know what I mean? I would have known how much I'm paying. So hopefully this video does help you out, guys. If you want to see more car videos on the channel, let me know and I'll get on to making them. Well, that's it from me today. I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.